Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the PU Road to Top 10. Thank you everybody for all the support on this series. I really do appreciate it. I saw a top comment the other day for Lapras. It should be on your screen right now, but I saw a top comment for Lapras and I was like, okay, cool. Unfortunately, this is not going to be Dragon Dance Lapras, and the main reason is Lapras doesn't have any good... What is going on outside? Lapras doesn't have any good physical Ice Stab. It gets Avalanche and Ice Shard. Ice Shard's cool for priority. Avalanche is not a good move on a Dragon Dance set unless I use like ICMZ, but then I use it like one time Sub-Zero Slammer and that's it. No. I wish it got Ice Crash. You know what else needs Ice Crash? Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black definitely needs Ice Crash, but then again, I don't think it'd be OU if it had it. But that has nothing to do with this video. Let us get right into team preview. Shout out to my boy Finchinator for the team. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. So we are starting it off with Choice Specs Lapras. Now honestly, this could probably be replaced by Aurorus, but Lapras does have Water Absorb, which is really nice, and it has a high HP stat. So it's, as you can see, its set is basically double stab. Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, Surf, and Ice Beam. Freeze Dry is absolutely amazing, giving you a nice attack for those water types as well. Just having a nice super effective ice type stab. The Spadef lets you take a Specs Draco Meteor from Guzzlord after Stealth Rock 100% of the time. And the speed allows you to outspeed Pokemon like Carrot Costa, Defensive Poliwrath, Drampa, Slow Alolan Sandslash, and Slow Lantern. Lapras is meant to be a breaker for the team. We have Mesprit right here with PokeaimMD. Mesprit provides knockoff support for for Assault Vest on Pokemon like Electros and Guzzlord. We have PokeaimMD Dazzling Gleam. So Twinkle Tackle is a nice mid-ground move, also great for Dark types. Absol, Guzzlord, a good strong move versus even opposing Mesprit in general, especially after we knock off maybe their Choice Scarf or whatever item they end up running. U-Turn for Momentum, and Psychic is our main thing. Modest, Max, Special Attack. Primeape is our Choice Scarf Revenge Killer. Obviously with Defiant, we don't care about Default, we don't care about Intimidate, we are boosting our attacks there. Earthquake is there for Pokemon such as Quillfish. Stone Edge for the Flyers. Close Combat is our stab, and then U-Turn for Momentum. We do have a Quillfish of our own here. We're running Spikes Quillfish. We're running Max Speed Quillfish with Destiny Bond. This is really cool because it can lure something like Mesprit, for instance, or anything below that speed. We also tank one Earthquake from Primeape, if I'm not mistaken. I know we do have to be careful about the Defiant Rays, but I know it lets us do that. Taunt is really cool in conjunction with Destiny Bond because Destiny Bond doesn't stack in this generation. So if I taunt you, you're forced to attack me, you can knock me out. I basically pick off a Pokemon with that. Scald is there mainly just to burn. No point using Liquidation, especially because of opposing Intimidates and whatnot. And then Rocky Helmet is good for chipping away at fighters. We do have support Alolan Sandslash. It provides us with our Stealth Rock. It is a special wall for the team, a nice Mesprit answer, unless it is running HP Fire or HP Fighting. And providing us Rapid Spin support as well. A Rapid Spinner that is immune to Toxic Spikes is really cool. Obviously, we do have Quillfish, which is also, I'm like stuttering on my words, my bad. But we do have Quillfish, which is also immune to that T-Spike and also absorbs it for the team, so that can be pretty good as well. But mainly something like a Mesprit switching. And then we have Stab plus Earthquake for the steals that Ice Crash does not hit. And then we have Electros, Assault Vest Electros with enough attack to KO Guzzlord. We should be slower than the other ones, which is really nice. And this thing really does appreciate the knockoff support from Mesprit. It's a good stall breaker, and it also does live 2 Dark Pulses from Specs Guzzlord. So that is the team for today's episode. Let's get right into the battles. Alright guys, so we have our first day game of the day. Wow man, what's up with me right now? I'm gonna take a shower after this. But Lapras is incredible in this because I see absolutely no water resist, so that's really good. I'll show you guys what our rank is right now too. We're 13-32, 15-1 in the road. Looks like Spikes, maybe Frostlass lead plus a bunch of setup. Love my Mesprit too, dealing with Hitmonchan, Primeape obviously, and Girder, so that's going to be really good. And having the Twinkle Tackle for Skuntank is going to be nice. I will play it a little bit safe though, and probably U-turn around a couple times. Quillfish also checking Girder is absolutely incredible. We're going to go the Lapras route because Lapras just gives me a Surf versus Frostlass immediately. Now, I do see Primeape come out. They could U-turn, they can close combat. I doubt they'd Earthquake over anything else, and I do like the idea of just going Quillfish here. I don't want to go Mesprit on a U-turn and have my opponent end up going for Skuntank and just Pursuit Trapping me immediately, or even just having a Dark Pulse in that case. In fact, in this game, I might even just sack Qwilfish to deal with Skuntank. That way my Mesprit can click buttons. So let's see if they Earthquake. They do close combat, and they do unfortunately crit me turn 1, so that's really bad. Now, that's terrible, man. So that kind of just throw away everything. If they didn't crit me, 50% I want to say. I don't think they would not have 2KO me, but they are going to be able to 2KO me there. Really unfortunate because I'm not going to be able to deal with the Primate. But we get in Mesprit, and as I mentioned, I'm going to go for U-turn. That really sucks. Like that crit just sucks. I could have gotten up a Spike for Frostlass, just being really nice in general. But being able to get in my Lapras is going to be the game plan for the most part. And just clicking Spec Surf as my opponent does not have a switch in. I don't really care too much about Hitmonchan coming in. I got to be careful about my Mesprit here too. Man, this is where having Qwilfish would be good. Electros deals with Oricorio Pom Pom. I'll make the Mesprit play on the Drain Punch. And I feel like a Dazzling Gleam here anyway. Like, that's okay with Hitmonchan staying in. I'm gonna Twinkle Tackle. Man, this is bad because I'm really weak to Girder. I'm like super weak to Girder right now. And I'm also very weak to Skuntank. So I needed to not get crit immediately with my Qwilfish turn 1. That just threw me off completely. Yeah, they pursued me. I think I'm just gonna lose the Girder. Maybe my Specs Lapras can be good here, but I don't know. This is tough. Especially because they kind of just get to bring out a Girder now on me. I do go for Rocks though because I have to chip away at these two if I want to at least try and Stone Edge through them later with my Primate. But ends up going out to Frostlash. I guess just to Will-O-Wisp me. I mean, that's fair. I'm going to Earthquake through you anyway until I die at this point. Like, I don't... This is not looking very good, right? It's just a turn 1 crit is so tough to play back when that's my answer. So you would have done around 49%-ish with that. Go ahead and get up all your spikes, bro. I'm just gonna click Earthquake repeatedly, and then until I die. Like, I mean, I don't switch in on you. You're not doing that much either, which is pretty cool. I guess I can get in the Eel and click Flamethrower. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the Eel and click Flamethrower. I can try and spin maybe on Skuntank, if anything. Hex is not gonna do much because of my Assault Vest. Primate can still click Close Combat though. So my Flamethrower is gonna do a good chunk. If not, knock him out. I am quiet natured. Unfortunately, it did not. Would Destiny Bond be your last thing? I'm just gonna hope it's not. Like, at that point, I don't see how I deal with that. So, no Ice Resist now, which is really cool. Obviously, Girder is an issue that can come out. Besides that, I'm not sure what you actually want to go out into. Surprised it's the Eel. I mean, excuse me, Skuntank. I feel like I'll tank a Crunch. I get a Slow Volt switch off, which is gonna be really nice. Like I said, my answer to that Girder is gonna be clicking Hydro Pump at this point. I'll be able to tank 1 hit from this, from the President, apparently. I get it. And I guess proceed to Rapid Spin here. I think Rapid Spin a little bit better because I want to make sure I can take a few hits. At least when it comes down to Lapras, right? Like, the healthier Lapras is, the easier it's going to be for me. We'll just Quake. I'm completely fine with you doing that as well. Is Pursuit your best play? Because Pursuit might not knock me out. I'll get up Rocks. I guess I don't even need Rocks technically because, like, I'm going to be able to beat you. Let me take advantage of the fact that my opponent's going to defog in my face. And start clicking some close combats. That's it. I think that's what I have to do at this point. Unfortunately, though, if they Sucker Punch, I take the Aftermath, and that might put me in range of Girder. Especially with the defense drops. I think that does put me in range of Girder. Or at least really close, depending on its set. I still have the Eel as well, which can deal with you. If Girder's Mach Punch is a guarantee KO, then... I mean, I have to keep this alive and win a speed tie, don't I? At the end of the day. Versus Primate. I don't see how I win otherwise, and he gets a free close combat versus me. Specs Hydro Pump, let's go. Do some damage, please. 77, that's not bad at all. That, it did, yeah, let me get out of there. So again, without a turn 1 crit, I wouldn't have lost Quillfish. I would have had a Spike this game. Could have been a lot better, but unfortunately, that was just tough. That was really tough for me, and I got Pursuit Trapped as well, which is what I didn't want. Which is why, like, in the position I was, what is this? This like a stall build? Kind of? Looks like it. Looks really, it's pretty Lapras weak, though. I have to deal with the Bronzor. The Bronzor. It just sounds funny to say. Spiking up early, and the fact that Quillfish can taunt everything is amazing. I want to open up doors for Electros to just pivot around my opponent's team. I can see them having Psywave, I suppose. If I break through this, or Destiny Bond this, then... Oh, nice. Are you faster than me? Thunderbolt should not KO me in 1. I'm gonna Destiny Bond here. As unfortunately they U-turn. This is good and bad. I know, well now he knows I have Destiny Bond, so that's the bad part. But the good part is I know I'm faster anyway, and I do have a Spike up. Obviously, Hitmonchan can Rapid Spin on me. Why is Mudsdale your play of choice? That's an odd one. Just a quick Earthquake on me? Oh, the Toxic. I see myself close combating through them, but they do have Pukamuku. Freeze Dry is going to be very key here as well. I'll make the Mesper play because Mesper gets a knockoff on something. That's not Mega Audino, that's regular Audino. I don't think you sack this. Yeah, you don't sack that. Like, you can't give me damage on that. That's a problem for you. He's going to Protect and then go Silvally Poison. Most likely. I guess it's Rocky Helmet on the Mudsdale, but Silvally doesn't have Recovery. So I'd rather get in Quillfish here. Gets in Mudsdale. Would you Quake immediately? Alright, so he would have given me that, unfortunately. But this is a position I want when it comes to Lapras, right? Because Lapras can just click buttons. Being Specs on this dude is really, really good, but do I click Hydro Pump for the Bronzor? I think I do. Because if you go Pukamuku, I can Freeze Dry you. So I want to click Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump's going to do the most to Hitmonchan, it's going to do the most to Silvally Poison, it's going to do the most to Bronzor. There we go, buddy. There we go. Beautiful. I can see you going Puku. Still gonna Hydro Pump. I don't care if you go Puku. I'm not letting Bronzor get away for free and go for like rest or something. Get out of here. I'm clicking Specs Pump. Like, that damage is gonna be so good. Dude, no! Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's fine because he gave me Bronzor. No, I don't care about rocks. I'm spitting them away anyway. In fact, I'm surprised my opponent got them up considering what I have. He soaked me. No. Whatever, his rocks are gone. I feel like I get in Mesper now. I click Knock because I don't care about you, and then I can switch. Like, I'm going to repeatedly Volt Switch between these. I have the Freeze Dry in the back. Mudsdale wouldn't come out because Mudsdale would die. Well, that boy's eating. Same thing though, I just keep clicking U-turn. I just can't get in, I can't risk Lapras because Lapras will, if it gets poisoned, I can lose. There's the Audino. CC on that. Get in my Mesper here and click Psychic now. I think you'll go Silvally Poison 100% of the time, especially with spikes up. Mudsdale comes out, that's fine too. It's a nice free psychic, it's gone. Audino's gonna come out and click what, Wish and whatnot. I gotta keep Mesprit alive because I'll lose to Hitmonchan as well. I don't want this to be a repeat of the last one. Though look at close combat and look at his team. Also the fact that it can protect on everything is really nasty too. I do think I knock it though first. And I actually don't mind Primate being knocked here. Oh, go ahead and defog in front of me, bro. Go ahead. These spikes are only necessary for you, bro. Defog right now. Go right out into Pyukumuku as well. You're not staying in. Go right out into your Pyukumuku. Right there, bro. You better go Pyuku. Why? I guess because Pyuku could revenge kill? Maybe that was the thought process behind it. I get a Brox either way. Like, give me that. Why did that do nothing? That did 0. Oh my god. That actually did nothing. I'm messing up this 49%. Still deal with you. Hitmonchan comes out. It's going to Rapid Spin. Is it even going to Rapid Spin because I have Mesprit? Just crash. Because it's going to spin. Get some Demoglios off. A Super Power Mon is not going to break you. So that damage is really good because obviously that's going to help me out versus... That's going to help me out with breaking through that later with Primate. I'm going to have to use Primate to break that. Just Psychic here. Does the most to whatever's coming in. This is not that good, man. I'm still very worried about Hitmonchan. Your Mach Punch will knock me out, but I can close combat you to knock you out. I need rocks up for Pyuku as well. Okay, you know what? I think I actually U-turn on Audino. If he did go Audino, I U-turn on Audino and then I bring out Big Primate. I have 6 left. This is a protect every single time. There's a Savali Poison Sac. I still have the close combat that will knock out Hitmonchan at 67. I think the fact that I have... Are you gonna double here? You wouldn't, right? Because I have Electros. I kind of want to click close combat again because if he does double... No, he's gonna go for the safe. Toxic. Eel is like the best mig. I want to CC again just in case he goes Audino. Because Audino isn't even a bad play because he'll live a close combat either way. This team is really... I gotta play around Hitmonchan a certain way. Recover. No. I can Giga Drain though. 11 recover. I guess his last move is rest, right? I'm gonna Giga Drain here. Before going for Volt Switch, because I'll end up at a little bit more HP anyway. That did nothing. I don't want any Pokemon videos. I only got this from watching your videos. Why are... This is the team you came up with? That's cool, dude. Spite. That's clean, man. Okay, so getting up rocks. Eo has only a little bit more. Rocks are going to be good for you. Do I crash on Hitmonchan? Hitmonchan Crash isn't even going to knock him out. How much did Crash do last time? I'm going to go out to Primate because I'm not going to let him go out into his... I'm not going to let him bring in his... What? I'm not going to let him bring in his Hitmonchan here. And him going for Soak is whatever to me. Do your thing. It's just literally a back and forth between those two. I guess I'll Crash just in case he actually opts to go hard Hitmonchan. He can Drain Punch and knock me out. He would do that over spinning, right? There's no way Primeape takes 2. Yeah, I gotta go for another Drain. Another Ice Crash. He's gonna Drain Punch, knock me out. I get him Primeape. Pyukumuku's at a range of hopefully being 2-hit KO'd. Primeape CC is definitely gonna be... Man, that's Spite. I have 5 CCs and he has a Protect on Audino. And a Switch. And has Regenerator. No. Maybe my superpower on the eel will help me though. A close comment knock you out. He's gonna save him on Chan and Sack. Pyukumuku though. Oh, wait, what? I feel like that wasn't the play. Even if he protects and then goes Pyuku. 3. He should not double, right? He should not double. If he spites here, I lose. If he doubles and I get Audino, I think I win, right? Like, I should win. I just freeze dry. I think I'm trying to get him via this. How much does my superpower do to Audino, man? Perfect. This did 23%. All right, so we're gonna run a calc real quick. My gosh. 54 to 66%. Pyukumuku's at 100. How much does my Lapras do to you as well? 32%. Okay, ICC. ICC. I don't care about. And now I double. Because ideally I put Freeze Dry in range to 2-hit KO him. I have 2 CCs left, and I think my superpower eel is what's gonna get him. I don't think he'll give me Audino now. There we go. All right, Specs Lapras, do your thing. You have multiple opportunities to freeze him as well. I think I Giga Drain here. Choke, 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 choke. Choke, 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 choke. Shoot, he got me. He got me. Yeah, I mean, I got Wish Protected. I don't know what I... like right there, that was my turn, like to get him with superpower. 54 to 64. Bro, just switch. You've been doing the same thing every turn. You win safely. I have to freeze Audino now. I mean, 10% to freeze. That's my game plan. I freeze Audino, I win. That's it. 10%. Still 10% to freeze, so why would I not go for it? 92 to 110. He can't, wait, no, he can't end up at 100, right? No, he can. Still try and freeze you, bro. Ooh, crit! He messed up. He messed up. Wait. He should have just wished first. Bro, if you get a double protect, I swear. Wait, he didn't even go for it. Good game. What? What? Okay. Whatever. I don't... What? What? He could have ended up at 100% and it made it come down to a double protect / roll. Man, these birds chirping outside need to stop. But it's too hot to close the window. What the hell was that game? Okay. Bunch of clean Pokemon. I don't see a clear game plan besides spiking and then... Wow, I'm really weak to fighting types with this team. But I mean, that's the type of team I have. No freeze dry answer, which is great. Like, Combustion doesn't really count. I love Lapras. Lapras just clicks buttons versus him. Lapras is a great check to his Jellicent as well. I could see it being Assault Vest on the Bull, though. Oh, I love that you let off with this Pokemon. Thank you very much. That's a free freeze dry. Unfortunately, my opponent gets the poison on me, but this is like their Psychic resist as well. So I definitely... I don't mind sacking Lapras to do this when I have Destiny Bond for Lurantis, for instance. Now, Flare Blitz can thaw, so I don't think Combustion gets it, though. Scald thaws too. But we're just going to get up a spike here, and then I guess just click Scald. Unfortunately, I've frozen my opponent's Ice Resist, which is pretty ironic there, and we managed to get up a spike too, which is cool. If they go Skuntank, I can taunt them. Mudsdale coming hard out. I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, because I just get a Mesprit and click Psychic twice. I can Z the Skuntank, so I'll kill that at the percentages at, and then I can knock off everything. I want to keep Quillfish, because Quillfish can Destiny Bond the Buffalont, as well as the Jellicent if need be, if it's not Scarf. I can see myself endgame winning with Earthquake even, potentially. Mudz is a really good Pokemon though, so it's going to eat this hit. That boy bulky. If he goes Skuntank, as I mentioned, I will Z after clicking Psychic. With that Spike up, I should definitely be able to beat them. Even if it is like Assault Vest. That thing ate, man. Oh, nice Spadef drop too. Beautiful. So I think I just click Twinkle Tackle here. Because it will knock him out, and chances are they'll go Skuntank there. Exactly, so we get rid of Skuntank, beautiful. I have Mudsdale nice and low. The Bull comes out, we're going to knock you off. A Guav. You don't stop that. Pretty sure this will still break the sub though, just because of the set I am. And just click another Psychic. No Psychic resist on their team. I'm on his dead at 40%. I love this Bull. This Bull is so cool. I get in Lapras. I don't take a turn of poison because of where I'm at. I get in Quillfish and I Scald to knock you out. Please do 5%. There's no way you don't. Kango Bob, where'd you going, bro? You still have a chance of winning this. You got a Lurantis right there. You got a Lurantis right there, bro. There's a Lurantis right there. That is definitely still a win con. And plus my opponent has a Jellicent. Now I have kept Assault Vest. I keep almost saying a Violet. But I have kept Assault Vest Electros alive. I kept that alive. So ideally, that Pokemon's going to help me out. And I've also kept my Lapras alive, which is ideally also faster. Oh, they came back great. Ideally also faster than half their team. Excuse me, my Lapras alive. I think that's the Lurantis. I think it's the Lurantis there. It's fine. Give me the Eel. My Giga Drain now. Pick off my horse. Ooh, you got a Toxic off. That shouldn't matter though in the long run. I think I just Flamethrower now. So I don't let Lurantis do its thing for free. I'm surprised he saved that because I was thinking about the Spike, but that's fine too. And unfortunately, I have burnt the Lurantis there. I just opted to switch for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I get a Rapid Spin Kill, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. And even if it's Scarf Jellicent, I should be good. Rapid Spin's going to be great for getting in my Lapras. I'm pretty sure I even live a Scarf Jellicent's Shadow Ball. Probably Specs, though. Just Earthquake here. Oh. It's defensive. I'm clicking rocks only because I feel like I'm going to eventually get the Jellicent to switch out, especially when I get in Lapras. Actually, there's no way my opponent wins, right? Like, they don't have any way to win. I go Specs Lapras and I click... I'm faster than the Sandslash, so I go Specs Lapras and I click the Freeze Dry. And then I have Cool Fish with Taunt plus Destiny Bond. So, and it's at healthy enough HP to take on the Jellicent. They can't recover stall me. Just Scald kill me, yeah. Because Burn doing that 6% is not going to do anything for my opponent. Take this. Bro, what's the point, man? You ain't going to live. This is big Lapras, bro. In. I'm faster as well. Catch this Freeze Dry. So I put it that Spike just in case my opponent is in a position. That did nothing. Wow. That actually did nothing. Taunt you. They're gonna hex me here, right? I need to make sure my my Quillfish is my last mon, like, around, because I can actually lose to this thing. So I need to make Quillfish take a hit here, and then taunt the Jellicent, and then Destiny Bond it. Man, that's actually pretty bad. Because I want to make sure I can Destiny Bond. They didn't burn me, which is great. Even if I can't Destiny Bond, getting the heal in after is really good too. Okay, so I taunt them. I don't think Hex knocks me out at neutral. Please don't. Scald. It doesn't do double. Sick. They did burn me though. Let's see if they outplay the Destiny Bond. Even if they do outplay the Destiny Bond, they're low enough for Electros. Because they have to attack me here. So I Destiny Bond here. Even if they sack Mudsdale, I live turn to burn. Then they go back into Jellicent. I got that damage off on them and I just taunt. And then Electros should win. So I should be good regardless. Them critting me was scary. If had that been Hex and I got crit there, I think I lost. Come on, dude. Hey, give me that. There you go, Quillfish. Coming through. When a die rap dies. Ooh, that play was moist. Good game. Alright. No idea where our rank is now, but let's keep going. Let us keep going. Let's check where our rank is actually. 16 and 2. Elite. Nice. Nice. 13, 37. Okay, nice lead. Is that actually where we are? I don't remember. I feel like it's a little bit. No. We played a few games. I'll pause until we find a game. I'll be right back. Bros, if I lose this game, I'm just throwing this recording out. Like, I'm not about to lose to a Wormadam, literally called Wormadam trash, man. Alright, so spikes are going to be pretty big. Entire team's grounded from my opponent, so obviously spikes are going to be great in that regard. Big fan of the Mesprit here. Mesprit's actually a fantastic Pokemon in general with the Twinkle Tackle for you, knockoff, and all that stuff too. Oh, they said oh, and their name is weird. I feel like they have a lot of points. Oh, they're around the same as mine. Spikes is going to be really good here too. Like I mentioned, everything is grounded. I just feel like we can go towards an end game of Tomato. I feel like we can go towards an end game of even Lapras just clicking Freeze Dry. I just need more spikes for that Audino. Audino's a threat, man. We're going to go the Mesprit route because Mesprit is, as I mentioned, oh, that's such a perfect lead for me, man. Give me this Pokemon. I'm clicking Twinkle Tackle turn 1, man. I ain't messing with Drampa. Bro, Drampa, if it's Specs, just claims a KO. Ideally, my opponent stays in right here. I'll comment on the video for A. Ideally, what are these text messages? But of course, A. Alright, so this is Twinkle Tackle Modest. I do not knock out Drampa, and unfortunately, I take 1,000,000 in the next, right after. But I feel like right here, I can afford to go for knockoff. Just because Audino should be coming out, and Psychic obviously with KO, so I get rid of leftovers on Audino. Fantastic. It gives me a nice U-turn now as well into my Alolan Sandslash, and I should be faster than Drampa with my Alolan Sandslash. Keeping 54% does not feel specs. That does not feel specs at all. Mesprit's bulky, but it's not that bulky. Yeah, bro. That was not spec, so that, yeah. My YouTube pick will be a red anime girl. Which one? Let's see your taste right now. Anyway, big fan of Alolan Sandslash right now. I should be able to deal with Drampa anyway. A smug looking okay. Well, okay. I mean, I thought you were about to talk to like what's her name? What's her name? From Fairy Tail. Haven't watched that in a long time. Urza Scarlet. Okay, that's her name. Now, Jellicent comes out. I don't know if this is actually a defensive Jellicent. If it is, it's a problem. But I think Lapras is probably going to be my best switch. Oh, that is defensive. That is very defensive. I mean, offensive, excuse me. It's very offensive. I'm offended right now. I get up Spikes versus Quillfish. I mean, Fladino versus that, so I'm just going to click Freeze Dry. It shouldn't be able to knock me out the next one. Another Silvally Poison as well. I definitely value getting damage to the point of Spike. So, I unfortunately get a freeze for my opponent as well, which I'm going to take full advantage of. Not really, I'm just going to go Sandslash here. I don't think a random... Oh, that's perfect too. Because I get up Rocks as well, and they can't even pivot into that Pokemon at the same time. So I get up Rocks for that. As long as Lapras is alive with its Water Absorb, Jellicent can't do anything. And now, this is where we start spiking, man. This is where we start spiking. They're going to be able to pass to the Drampa, but I think I value Spikes. Dude, can I position myself around? Yeah, I value Spikes way too much. Go ahead and get in your Drampa, man. I value Spikes way too much here. Just because I know how much of a pain Audino is to deal with, I'm getting up a Spike. Hyper Voice can come through. The EO takes a hit. This is probably Z, actually. If they want to throw off a Dragonium Z now, I wouldn't mind Mesprit tanking it. As I just go for another Hyper Voice. Okay. I could have went Lapras there, but I'm not... I don't feel comfortable going Lapras. Like, I feel like it's not going to KO you. I'll make the Quillfish mid-ground because if I'm them, I feel like you sack Silvally and then get in Jellicent, right? And what Quillfish allows me to do is just spike even more. Oh, and best believe I'm spiking even more. Best believe I am spiking even more. I could Destiny Ball on this thing, but with Spikes up, I basically click Freeze Dry. Sorry, fam. It's pretty big. I'll take this from you. I will take this from you now. I apologize, and then, you know, I took it from him, so what else can I do? I go out to Lapras now and click Specs Freeze Dry because Jellicent's probably coming out. Nothing you can do to kill me. Audino might be 2 KO'd. Brother! Is this thing about to start quiver dancing on me? I swear. Nah, we go EO. It actually is! It's not bugging him though. I mean, it can't beat me. And if Audino comes out, bro, I'm sorry, but this is 4 times weak. It lived! What you gonna do, like 10% with Bug Buzz? Bro, I'm like mocking it, but watch me lose. Wait. Explain. Alright, and now what we'll do is we'll go for Flamethrower first and then Superpower. Superpower after. You're not gonna go for Infestation Quiver Dance. Are you like Rest, Infestation Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz? Why is Infestation? I know it gets That's fire! Alright. Gonna see if we can, they expected me to switch out, but basically, it actually worked on this one. It didn't work on the last one, but I don't think there's any way I can lose to Mudsdale. I have Lapras in the back to just click buttons. This is a funny one, man. I'm sorry about that Drampa dodge, though. I like how he, at this point, like, he's just, there's nothing he can do. He's not even attacking. Again, I like how the Jellicent tricked me, and that's really why I made that double, like I said, because the Silvally Poison was coming out, and that would allow Jellicent in, whereas if I went Quillfish, I can get up Spikes to not allow Jellicent in. Like, I could have went, I'll keep queuing up, hey, if I keep getting up spikes, it's going towards the end game because like, you guys already know Audino's a problem. I saw it basically stall me plus Pikachu, but I have nothing against stall either. Actually, for those that might not know, back in DPP, stall and semi-stall were my favorite playstyles ever. Specifically semi-stall though. I think, which is funny too because semi-stall is actually so dominant right now in DPP, and I actually hate current DPP. It's crazy. It was my favorite generation for a long time, and I'm just not a big fan of current DPP. Though I love the teams that they were using back then. Ladder is not updating, but we will be checking where we are. /Roderick. 1377, not bad. Good place to end it. Yeah, 1377. So that's not that bad. Good place to end it. We are climbing. Finch, thank you so much for this guy. This was a really weird one. I kind of feel like I was like, I don't know, I was like all over the place with this one. So I do apologize. Obviously, I want to put out quality and. Next time, because what I did was I did a little workout, some exercise, whatever. I prefer calling it exercise because workout makes it seem like I'm like doing like hardcore stuff. And it's like nah, I'm not. But I definitely should have eaten because I know I'm hungry and I know I'm thinking about that. And there's a lot going on today. Not bad, a lot of good stuff. Just smack my mic as well. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow with week 1 of the WBE. That goes up at 2 p.m. Eastern, as well as a Showdown Live, probably like around 4 p.m. Eastern. Goodbye, my friends.